Am I the only one who wishes YouTube just went back to like 2012 YouTube? I mean, unless you're like a massive company now making YouTube videos, it's just impossible to compete. I feel like you have these guys who are like 40-man teams making these like cinematic experiences, hyper editing every second, like flipping Mr. Beast. But there's so many of them now. You know, you don't get raw authenticity anymore. I feel like when I'm scrolling through YouTube, all I'm getting is just compilations of like actual TV shows or just some like hyper edited just slop. It's just CGI everywhere. You know, there's something going on, explode. Like I tried watching a Mr. Beast video the other day, just explosion every 5 seconds. I mean, why? Why does everything need to explode? I don't know if you were around for like 2014 YouTube, that OG era, but I remember watching stuff on my 3DS, watching Stampy Let's Play Minecraft videos, and just thinking to myself like, this is peak life. You know, I'd be staying up late, hide my 3DS under my pillow, sneakily get it out, watch a Stampy Let's Play. It was just innocent. It was just innocent and just simple. Those times on YouTube are gone. You can't get away with that little editing, you know, just putting a voiceover on some Minecraft gameplay with no cuts at all. Completely one take stuff of just like a 20-minute video. Imagine that on YouTube today. Like, who is actually watching that? Absolutely no one. YouTube's algorithm hasn't changed at all. I feel like people have just got better at being able to hold retention. And that just means that those times of YouTubers just, you know, making these long ass videos of just, you know, doing simple stuff, you can't get away with that anymore because it's these big guys' faults. I mean, these people have pushed the boundaries of YouTube, made it into an absolute money printer, CGI everywhere, and you've got 100 million views and you've just won a life. I mean, it's really that simple. Just spend a bunch of money on a video and then you get even more money out of it. The thing is now though, when I see a video on my For You page which is just a guy and it says like 3 words like, I quit edging, you know, I'm going to click on that instantly because it's so different to these ones where you see a guy in the flipping thumbnail like, I want to click on the simple guy who's got like crappy lighting and that, compared to, you know, that hyper edited thumbnail. Like, I feel like when I see a hyper edited thumbnail, it makes me not want to click on the video. I don't know if I'm the only one who does that. Maybe you do it too. But sometimes the authenticity just beats out these hyper creative. Oh, they're not even creative. They're just soulless. I mean, think about 3 things you'd say about Mr. Beast. He's generous with money, and then that's it. The other 2 you can't even think of. But then again, when I do end up actually clicking on those videos, the authentic ones, I find I watch about 10 seconds and then just instantly click off because I can't do them. Even my brain's absolutely screwed now. I watched 10 seconds of these guys talking about how crappy their life is and I'm like, yep, cool, done, gone. It's like those videos, whenever I see a video come up of like, you need to be disciplined, and I click on it and I instantly just want to click off. Am I the only one who does that as well? Because all these course sellers, all these flipping, you know, alpha, sigma males, whatever you want to flipping call them, I feel like they've all blended into one little course selling, you know, just piece of crap. It's just like, they're so insufferable that I don't know who's buying those courses. I have no idea. Like, you've got to be an absolute idiot if you buy one of them because it's just the same guy. Each content creator who does all that stuff, it's just the same guy, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. And they all end up the same. They all end up getting either exposed for using steroids or something like that, or just forgotten, or labelled as scammers for their crappy little courses that definitely aren't worth 500 quid or whatever, however much you're spending on this stupid like how to be a Sigma course. Like in 2014 YouTube, you would never get that. When would you ever get a guy trying to sell a course? Never. Simpler time. I feel like when you could go from a Stampy video to a little like a prank video. Just like, when do you ever see prank videos anymore, which isn't just trolling on, you know, a random game? It's the only time I see prank videos. You never see them. You never see them. It's just like, that was just golden. Even though like 90% of the time they were absolutely fake. 24 hours in Walmart challenge. Yes, I'm clicking on that. 2014 me would have been clicking on that instantly. No, not anymore. Maybe I've just grown up. I don't know. I think it's a combination of that and nostalgia and YouTube just becoming more, you know, mainstream. You get all these celebrities now posting videos. This app isn't just for guys who just want to make videos for fun anymore. This is for making money. It is just a job. It's just become a job at this point. I feel like the only way the problem can be solved is by somebody just making another sort of YouTube, like a YouTube knockoff. But that's never going to happen because YouTube is such a great invention. It's like somebody saying, oh yeah, I'm just going to remake Windows. Not possible. You can't just remake Windows, you know. There's a reason Windows are a flipping, you know, well, they're Windows. Actually thinking about it, I mean, there's Apple, there's flipping other stuff. By Windows, I meant Microsoft, by the way. I don't know why I said flipping Windows. But yeah, maybe, I guess you can have Apple and Windows together. I guess maybe there's going to be a YouTube competitor coming up soon. And you could say like Twitch and that are like competitors, but I feel like Twitch these streaming platforms aren't the same as YouTube. YouTube has just got something so raw and authentic. Like the fact that you can make a video and post it and like anybody could see it, and there's such a big, community of people to be able to see the videos. That's just special. That's just flipping special. It's never gonna be made again. Probably. Maybe I'll eat my words, but I'm kind of fingers crossed that maybe it will happen. Maybe there will be another YouTube that will allow authenticity again. Simple stuff again. Eventually I feel like YouTube is just gonna transform into like Amazon Prime or like Disney Plus, something like that, where it's just really, 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 really mainstream completely. More than it is now. You won't be able to... Videos like I'm doing right now, they won't even be able to survive. That's my prediction. Everybody's gonna be like Mr. Beast on there. Hopefully not, but I feel like that's the future. There will have to be another sort of company out there to make videos. That's my prediction. Subscribe if you want, but you don't have to. Just hit 100 the other day. So, like if you did, subscribe. And, see you later.